Hi, welcome to Twin Mom Stitcher. I know, long time no see. I never came back from January or from April. We are here just to catch up a little bit, show you what I've been working on. I'm part of No Start. I was gonna say No Start November. No New Starts 2021. So if you are part of that, stay tuned. We are going to be going over some of my whips that I've started for this group. Um, I have my whip album. If you're part of that group, you can search it. It's underneath Megan Kowalczyk. And yeah, and let's just say this is that I have started a crap ton. 123 Stitch has been delivering to my house lots, and because I'm in Canada, it takes about 2.5 weeks to 3 weeks. So when I order things, I preference it with I need to order this now because I need it to start it in December and November so I can stitch it in 2021. And I'm just going to preface this with I am a fast talker. My husband is watching the twins right now. One is Nikki's having a nap. Carolee is out front. We She's grumpy. She did not have a nap. Her baba came to visit today with her sister. That was great. Everybody had fun. Right now, if I'm not looking at the screen, I am looking for my whip album for 2021. I know my friend Angie, the Hibernation Stitcher, I think she's doing 100 starts or 100 whips. Like this group has really challenged people to start as much as they can, but also have the amount of starts. And for me, being a new stitcher, and now it's over a year, I just had my virtual stitchers anniversary in October, which was a lot of fun, meaning that I've been friends with a lot of these ladies, if they weren't new, for a year, and that's amazing, and I absolutely love it. Because we come up with crazy ideas like this. Well, I didn't come up with this idea, they came up with this idea. Okay, so I hit the bottom. Oh, here's me. I'm like right beside Beth Ann and Laurel. So, yeah, if you're looking for me and you find Beth Ann and Laurel, I'm like the in between. So, I've been working on, I didn't grab this whip, but I'm doing the Jim Shore playing cards. I was gonna do the Mirabilia playing cards, but I found that they're, oh no. Okay. Let's see. So they're and you can find these on 123 Stitch. This is just the Jim Shore playing cards, and they come in they come in their individual kits, and then I'm stitching them all in a 4 on a piece of 20 count white Aida. And you're gonna notice that through this, I've really gone through the changing of when you're a new stitcher of what do I want to stitch? Do I want full coverage? Do I want mirrors? Do I want this, that, this? Oh, excuse me. I really went through that phase. The only thing I didn't start was a Hawkern Hollow, which will be on my buy list. And we'll talk all about that when I do my whip parade or my plans for 2022. There's going to be a lot of fun changes in my stitching. So, since April, my spending and my accumulations and acquisitions and everything has just been through the roof. I've gotten a Lowry stand. I've gotten almost all my Mirabilias. I've gotten samplers. I got Joan Elliott's. I got Bella Philippe. I think that's what her name is. I have an Al Forrest embroidery. I have Pedal Pusher designs. I'm doing her freshly picked series with the called for floss, not called for fabric. I have a Sue Coleman, who I found that designer through Sarah's Stitching Kingdom. And yeah, it's been a lot. I've been in two exchange, or now in my second exchange. This one is a Christmas ornament one, so I'll show you mine. The lady who I have, she's actually, this is through the Ultimate Cross Stitch or Ultimate Cross Stitch. And this pattern, this is on 25 count black even weave. My friend Glenna, who I know through Virtual Stitchers, she gave me this for a different project, and that project just never, when I pulled out the floss, it just didn't float my boat. So I thought, since this was given to me from a friend, I would use it as an exchange for a friend. And this is a snowflake design. Let's see if I can find it. Oops. This is, and I got this is from an Etsy seller, and it's supposed to be all white. Oops. This is Set of Mini Snowflakes, and this is by Happiest, Happiness, or NESST, Happiness. So I'm using, what is it called? I am using some Sulky. I got this from a package from, what's it called? Hand Dyed by LaRonda. If I say that wrong, I'm sorry. And I had just got a sampler pack or something. So I'm using these. And I'm using, you hear stepping, my husband is getting my son up. And I'm using the Light Effects, and I have a crap ton of this because I was going to use it in my long dog for Templar's Prophecy that I started. Oh yeah, I got like 7 or 8 long dogs going too, but you'll see that. As Beth Ann says, I was unsupervised, so I had to cut there. I recorded another clip, but I will get rid of that. We are not having a very good day with our twins. Our son is nonverbal, and he is having a rough day. They didn't have a nap, because Baba came with her, that's my husband's mom, and came with her sister, and they were not having a good time. Like, they had a great time, but then they had to have nap time afterwards. Did not happen. So I was talking about how I did this by Happiness. This is gold Light Effects, and the other 3 are Sulkies. I'm hoping to finish this on either an ornament or make it an ornament stuffed. I'd like to make it circular. Or I was thinking about finishing it on a wood plank or something. This is going to a lady in Saskatchewan who I know her sister, which is really weird, but really cool at the same time. It is in the Ziploc Biggie. You can probably hear my husband going choo choo because they're watching Thomas and having lunch. Okay, so you're gonna see that I've been on a Mirabilia kick. I have one more, but I'm gonna be, like I've said like 16 million times probably by this point. I'm on my bed, so if you hear creaks, whatever, it's from me moving on my bed. I'm gonna be doing a whip parade. I will do that in probably December, at the end of December. Just because I don't know if I'm going to have any more cross stitch. I have been hinting at my mom there is a pattern I like, and my LNS has it, and she says meh. But if you're saying this, Mom, please. So I have been working on, okay, they're kind of working copy. And these are my favorite pens. They're the Papermate Flare ones. And I usually get Kendall to make working copies of my patterns, so I don't have to do a mark on my original copy. Okay, going back through my No Start 2021 album, because it has all my WIPs that I currently am either starting or will be working on. We're almost at the bottom. There I am. So this one here, this is Elizabeth by Mirabilia. I am doing a blue conversion. Of her. It is hard to see because let's see if I do this. It's hard to see, but like, there you go. But I'm doing a blue conversion of her, and I'm doing her hair very dark. So if you didn't know, my grandma passed away last September, and her and my other grandma are very crafty women, and they've taught me different crafts, and I absolutely love and miss her so much. So I decided that I would start her. I think this is right. Yeah, this is right. There's Bobo. This is on linen. I don't know if it's the called for whatnot, but it's on linen. And if you are not in the conversion group, oh, I just had a needle minder roll out. Put that to the side. I've got this color conversion from the Mirabilia color conversion. This is in, just in like a regular baggie, and it has everything. I haven't switched everything over. I am not sorry for the crinkles or the zippies, but this is in one of my messenger bags that I've gotten. I have some bags from Vicky Stitching Buttons. Most of my needle minders you can find there, or I found them on Etsy, and yada yada yada. The next one is in one of my Dollarama bags. This is, because I'm Canadian, I had to do this one. This is, oh, there's no pattern. It is the Lilith of Labrador, and this is where I got it. I got this at Lizzie B's in Winnipeg. Fun fact, me and Ellen Reed are from the same province, and yeah, so it was kind of neat. Like finding another floss tuber, and like, yeah, so cool. That's besides any point. And I'm stitching her on a hand-dyed fabric. This is also from Lizzie B's. I got basically everything from Michaels and Lizzie B's. And I am absolutely loving the fabric. This is a linen. This was my first, I think one of my first projects. If it was not my first project, it was my first Mirabilia on linen. And there's way more than 200 stitches on there. And if you are so inclined, you can count all my stitches. I have restarted her at least 4 times. And at one time Nikki is not having a good day. He probably bit his cheek. Daddy's dealing with him. You know, there's just those sometimes where you just need your like mommy break, like when I got my nails done or things, and then like you feel really guilty. Yeah, I'm feeling guilty right now filming floss tube video, but I haven't done floss tube in like forever. This big lady, she came all the way from Australia. My wonderful friend Belinda, Aussie Stitcher, sent it to me. And she sent me like a big stack of patterns, and I was like, what did I do to deserve this? But this was my first Mirabilia. And so I started it when everything was going on in the States, in the middle of this year. And I won't go too much into that, but I started it for the reason it's Lady of Justice by Mirabilia. I have a small part of her done. And yeah, she's such a wonderful stitch, and she's a joy to stitch. When my dad was going through my grandmother's stuff, he found a bunch of DMC. And I mean like a bunch of DMC. And I have a lot of Flossaway bags. I thought I ordered more, but I didn't. So kind of sad. But Kendall's going to Costco next week, and he's getting lunch bags. So, but like, this is how old it is. It's like this DMC. And I'm like, I don't care. I need skeins of that color. So I'm going to use my grandma's DMC. Same thing with Elizabeth. I have DMC from her in there. My Sabrina is going to have DMC from my Mima in it. And this is just from like a bag from 123 Stitch. I have 2 of them. I like them. This one I'm very happy with. So as many of you know, my daughter's middle name is Anastasia, after the Russian princess, because I'm absolutely obsessed with the Russian royal family. Actually, I'm going to put this into an umbrella. I'm obsessed with the royal families of Europe. Some interest me more than others. It's usually Queen Victoria down the line to Queen Elizabeth. Then we head to like down the line of her children. Then we go down the line of whatever. And I kind of just started at Queen Victoria. I know. But then I go down from all of her kids, and I've watched many documentaries, and I've stitched Victoria. They are eating, and they are not having a good time. So, let me see if I can find it. This is Swan Lake by Al Force Embroidery, and I like to assume that it is performed by the Russian Royal Ballet. This kit came from Russia. I got everything, needle minders, everything from there. And it's super cute. It's got a swan on it. And this is where I'm at. I just put the 2 bottom ladies. So I have a headless lady, and I have one lady fully done with no hair. So in the pattern, let's see if I can do it. Oh, there is 4. So I'm going to name the 4 little ballerinas underneath here. I'm going to name them after all the Russian princesses. So there'll be Tatiana, Maria, Olga, and Anastasia. Then there's 2 other people, and then there's a king and a court, like the head 2 in the middle. So I'm gonna have to name one Alexei, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna call the other one who his match may have been at that time. And I think it's just so much fun. History is so much fun, and you'll see that a lot of my stuff has historic like stuff going on. Especially when you see my projects like the big, like, she's one of my favorites, Queen Victoria. I haven't stitched on her in a while, and she gets kind of grumpy with me, but that's okay. And so I have 3 more projects. I have Ooh, I don't have, do I have the start picture for this one? I don't have the start picture. So I have 3 new starts. I think I have, so this one is by Bella Filipia or full whatever. I'm butchering it. And it is The Star of Christmas. The Star of Christmas, yeah. I also have Christmas Wishes by Mirabilia started, which I have to rip some of the stuff out, and I'm doing it on 32 count. A lot of my linen is 32 count until you get to see one of my new starts. So you got the Krynic in there. Wait a minute. There we go. And she is my work right now. I really want to get the bottom of the dress from one side to the other. And this is like a big piece of linen. This is the biggest piece I could get on 1, 2, 3 stitch. Oh, I do have her here. So this is what she looks like, all crinkled. I have all the Krynic. I think I'm missing one, but it's not the end of the world. So I have 3 new starts, and then I'm gonna have one that I'm purchasing on the 28th to start with everybody. So my friend Gina, who I don't see anymore because I'm not on Virtual Stitchers a lot, she's doing this one, and this is the God Save the Queen. And you know what? I'm going to take this out of it. And so this has like, it's by Shakespeare's Peddler. There it is. And I just think it'd be a fun piece just to have with my Victoria piece. And this is on 40 count mallow linen. And I had to get one color, and it's a Weeks Dye Works. It is 1259, and it's one of the 5-yard skeins. So these go together. And as you can see, it's in a fancy bag. It's probably one of the 1, 2, 3 stitch bags. Then, in bag number 2, and please be noted that this will probably be started while watching The Crown Season 4. I started watching it already, but whatever, or I'll find a documentary about King Edward. But this is 32 count Mercedes Lugana, and it's just like this really nice powdery blue sky kind of marble. It is absolutely gorgeous. And with this project, this is my first Joan Elliott, and I'm very, very excited. This is the Edwardian Lady. See history. And I absolutely love this pattern. I've been obsessed with it, and I needed it, so I thought that would look really cool on my monarch wall, or like whatever I decide to do with all of my stuff. You know what, I'm just gonna put this over here. So I think this and this look beautiful. The picture that they used, or the fabric that they used, it looks like a little bit of purple in it, but I'm really happy with this. Then my last possible start, I might have one more. Well, I will have one more. Is on, okay, so the God Save the Queen was on 40 count. I'm a big kid now at this point. This one is on Opal Edinburgh, or Edinburgh as people call it, but I say Edinburgh, linen, and this is 36 count, and I love it. I think it's beautiful, and the project that it's going to be on is a Christmas Eve sampler, and I am stitching it with black, and I'm going to stitch some of the accents in Cardinal Water Lily by Karen Water Lily. Yeah. But I think it'd be so cool to do some of the accents and stuff in the red and the gold and add some green. But yeah, that's what I've been up to. We are in lockdown. We're not a lockdown per se, but we've been really staying at home. My husband is the one who does all our shopping. It is freaking cold outside. Let's see if I can find my phone. Of course I've lost my phone. Oh, here it is. So, right now, in Fahrenheit, it is 25. That is in Fahrenheit. And in Celsius right now, we are sitting at, Celsius. We are sitting at -4, which is not cold for us. I would still consider this walking out in a jacket, like a pullover hoodie, even like a light fleeced jacket. But it's gonna get colder as the closest we get to Christmas. So I just want to thank you guys for all joining me today with my fast talking. Hopefully I can get back into the rhythm of things. Maybe the next time I'll be able to film and there will not be any little kid squeals or sounds or crying. Yeah. And just take time for yourself. Right now it's a great time, especially with winter coming in, is a time for reflection. There might not be a lot that we are thankful for. I know it's American Thanksgiving this week, so happy Thanksgiving to my American friends. I know there's a lot of things that that are really troubling people right now, especially with the pandemic, everything going on politically, and I know a lot of people are hitting head to head, but it's time for us. I know it sounds really weird coming from me because I'm from Canada, but it's a time for us to really like hone together. And if we're, how am I putting this? This is not a time for struggling. This is not a time for struggling. So if you are, I suffer from mental health issues myself. So if you are suffering from mental health issues, please reach out to whatever hotline you have, because it does get to you. Being a stay-at-home mom, my husband's a farmer. Being a stay-at-home mom, I have my kids with me 24/7. My husband is at home, so now I'm able to have those mommy breaks and take time to cross stitch a craft ton and things like that. So I encourage you to just take like 5-10 minutes out of your day, no matter how busy you are, what's going on, and just have that 5-10 minutes for you. Take care of yourself. And I just want to thank everybody that is an essential worker, for keeping us safe, healthy, doing your part, us doing our part. So yeah, I will talk to you all later, and I'm done talking with my hands right now. So I'll talk to you later. Bye.